Hello, welcome. My name is Lata. Welcome to your practice. Thank you for joining me today. This class is Restore with Yoga. So it's a little combination of restorative, a little bit of yin, and some gentle yoga movements. You'll need some kind of bolster. Could be a bigger one, a smaller one, or maybe a cushion from your sofa, or some pillows. Also, a block may come in handy, and a blanket. Okay. Now, also, on this class, hopefully you can have a wall someplace in your house where you can put the legs up the wall. And if that's not possible, then you can also lie down and maybe put your legs up on a chair or your sofa, just so your legs are higher up than normal. So if you have the wall, that's perfect. If not, use whatever you can to get the legs a little higher. Okay, so hopefully you've got all that gathered already because it's there for you. And we're going to begin just by bringing the legs up the wall, okay, or on a chair or a cushion or a sofa. So I'm going to turn here and I'm going to snuggle into the wall and float my legs up while I'm floating my legs right up the tree. And kind of settle in. Like I said, your legs may be on a sofa or a cushion or a couch or a bed. All right. So now just let the legs kind of be where they're going to be. And allow your arms to open, your palms facing up. And let the shoulders drop down. And simply breathe. Take a time now to just breathe and find stillness. Disconnecting from the busyness, the doing, all the worries and concerns and any anxiety, anything that may be going on in your life or out into the world. And take this time to just restore, to replenish, to relax. Take care of your body, your mind, and your beautiful soul. Just relax here, just breathe. And the legs being lifted a little higher, we allow a little bit more lightness in the legs. Our legs do so much for us, carrying us around, standing, and the feet are always, on the ground. And this gives you a little time to just let the energy flow differently. So it's flowing very freely and easily through your legs, through all the arteries and veins. And the leg bones kind of dropping down into the sacrum and the sacrum down into the earth. As your arms open, whether they're down by your side or a little higher, or some may like their arms overhead, whatever feels best, take care of your shoulders. How does your shoulders feel? And if you have a problem maybe with keeping the shoulders down, you could take a blanket or a pillow and tuck underneath your shoulders or underneath your arms to raise the floor up a little bit so your shoulders can relax, especially if you have any kind of shoulder issues or you're suffering maybe frozen shoulder. Place something underneath your shoulder and allow the shoulders to relax so there's no stress or holding. You feel like the whole weight of your body is just being held and supported. Take a deep breath in, the very bottom of your belly, take it all the way up. And let it out with a sigh. Good, make a nice loud sound. Inhale. One more. And feel all that heaviness melting down into the earth. And feel softness washing through you with each breath. Breathe in from your belly. Let's take the breath all the way up to the throat. Let it glide across the back of your throat, a little ocean breath. Let it glide across the back of the throat as you exhale. Emptying out completely. And just listening to the sound, the voice of your breath. The breath washes through you in gentle waves. body relaxes, the parasympathetic nervous system kicks in. The body just comes into that place of rest and digest. Digesting all of life. And just whatever emotions arise, be with what's there, feel them. And as you feel the emotions and be with them, you alchemize the emotions. And then they settle, and you let them go. Pushing them away is not going to help. So you need to feel whatever is there. Let them alchemize. And then softening, let it go. You may be feeling discomfort or aggravation or anger or fear, anxiety. You may be feeling joy and peace and serenity. Whatever you feel it. Breathe it in and really embrace it. And then just let it settle. Just embracing all of who you are in this beautiful moment of now, this present moment. And if your mind wanders off in thoughts of the future or back to the past, just let your awareness float to your breath, to your body, which is here and now, always present. And now very slowly bend your knees. Bring your hands to your knees and give them a little hug. And then roll to your side. And very slowly lift up like you're lifting up nice and slow. Good. We're going to walk our way onto our mat. Come into table pose. Good. And then start to circle the hips, making a big circle over the knees. Let the head be heavy. Massage in the belly, through the hips, the pelvis. And reverse. Come down to center. Let your knees be nice and wide. Your big toes to touch. And then press your hips back. Stretch your arms out nice and long. Lengthening through your spine. Drop your forehead to the earth. And let your heart just melt down to Mother Earth. Nice long, slow, deep breath in and out. Ever so slowly come up, slide it onto your forearms, bring the knees in, and take the legs back. Almost like you're going to come into Sphinx pose. We're going to stretch the legs out, bring the elbows out, bring your hands together. We're going to turn our head to the right, bring the left cheek onto the hands, making a pillow. Slide the right knee out to the right, and coming into a half round. And just pause here, take a few deep breaths. Let the lower back soften, the hips, the belly soften. And just breathe, let everything settle and relax. Now lifting the head, walk your left leg in a little bit so it lines up with your left hip. Take your left arm out in front. And we're going to roll to our left side. Take the right leg extended straight out and let the foot rest down. Good. Bend your left knee. Bring the foot back behind you. Take the right hand, hold onto the foot, and then press the foot back into the hand. Draw the knee and thigh back, rolling that shoulder back in cat-tail pose. And feel that nice stretch here through the hand, or through the hip flexor into the quadricep. Opening through the shoulder, breathing deeply. Next exhalation, bring the heel in towards your bottom, squeeze. And release the leg. Bring that right arm back in front. Bend the right knee, slide the leg back. Come back onto your belly. Good. And then we'll make another pillow. Turn your head to the left, bringing your right cheek on the pillow. Relax your shoulders. Bring the left knee out to the left. Coming into your half rock. Let everything settle as you breathe in. And breathe out. Giving the body time to just relax. Any tightness or tension dissolve with each exhalation. Go a little deeper into the body, into the deep tissues of the body, into the fascia. And then start to walk that right leg to line up with your right hip. Turn your head to the front, bring the right arm in front of you, and then roll to your right side. Take the left leg, stretch it out, straight out, right in line with your hip. Flex the foot is onto the floor. And then bend the right knee, left hand takes a hold of the right foot. Press the foot back so you're drawing the knee and thigh straight back behind you so you're always staying in line with your hips. Roll that shoulder back, lifting up through the chest a little bit. The head relaxed down to your arm. Deep breaths. Next exhalation, draw the foot in towards your bottom. Squeeze, or a little deeper in the quadricep. Your belly, stretch that leg back. Stretch your arms out in front of you, nice and long. And then walk your hands over to the right. Walk your feet to the right. Stretching out through the left side. Keeping the hips and shoulders down, the chest down. And then take it all the way over now to the left. Make a nice little curvature in the side of the body. And back to center. Good. Slide the hands underneath your shoulders, elbows tuck in, and slowly as you roll your shoulders back, come up. Lift your hips, and then just move your hips from side to side a few times. As we bring that left knee in just a little bit, we're going to take the right knee, slide it forward towards your right thumb, and then walk the right foot over in front of the left thigh. Drop the right hip down. Now some may want to take a blanket, placing it underneath the hip, so you're kind of diagonal from the blanket, your hip, and into the left thigh, just to give your hip something to rest on. If you don't need it, then don't use it. And then kind of snuggle in. Start to walk your hands forward and release down. And just see where you are, how you feel in your pigeon pose. Some may keep the foot back towards the left thigh. Some may want to walk the foot out a little bit more and more parallel to the front of your mat with the foot flexed. And just see where you are. Wherever you are is perfect. And just be there. And just let everything melt. So we're not trying to force our body into anything. We're just allowing the body just to be where it needs to be, how it wants to be. And just see what you're able to release, what you're able to soften, to let go of. Any worries or fears, let it go. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fear. You're pure love. Everything's in its divine order. And tap into that divinity within you. You're safe and all is well. We're just moving forward. Make sure your shoulders relax down. Let's walk the hands back underneath the shoulders and slowly roll up. Lift, take the right leg back, bring the toes back behind you onto the earth, press back through the heel, just stretch out the leg. Good. Bring the knee back. And we'll slide the left knee up to the left thumb, walk the left foot over to the right, drop the left hip down, use the blanket if you'd like, stretch out. And I meant to tell you too, on your pigeon pose, if this is just really difficult, take the back leg and bend it. So you're more in a deer pose. So let's see what works best for you. Take a moment to snuggle in and then walk your hands forward and release and breathe. Resting pigeon pose. Just giving the body time to settle, time to relax. Let all that heaviness and tightness and congestion, let it just melt away. Let the breath flow all the way through your body, through every cell, every joint. Pausing in stillness, resting in stillness. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders and slowly roll back up. Good. As you lift yourself up, flip the left leg back, press back through the heel, stretching out the leg, and come back. Good. And walk your knees over to one side, it doesn't matter which one. And bring your feet around to the front. Good. Now here is where you may want to use your cushion and your block. Maybe, maybe not. You may not want to. So you may even want to use your blanket. You can actually take your blanket, place it underneath your hips, and just sit right on the edge of the blanket so you're lifting your hips a little bit, the pelvis is tilted forward, and that would give you a little bit more space because we're going to take the legs wide. So you're kind of sliding off the blanket, but it just gives you a little tilt, and you feel this right here through the hip creases. Now some will want to use the bolster and just place it in front of them and fold forward. Others may want to bring a block here, place your forehead on the block. You can also take the block underneath the bolster and fold. So just see what works best for you. And whatever way, if you don't want anything at all, that's perfectly fine too. We just want to keep this soft. Let your shoulders relax. Smooth, deep breaths in and out. Just feel the expansion with the in-breath, expanding through your whole back body, and a softening and a melting with the out-breath. Where can you let go? Where can you let go in the body, in your mind, or in your heart? Where can you create more space, more flow? And Just let the mind empty. Start to slowly roll up. Shoulders roll back and down. Slide your right hand down the right leg. Make a little side bend. Drop your right ear to your right shoulder. As you come down, bring your left hand behind your back and take a little side bend. And roll that left shoulder back and down. Feel the stretch here through the side of the neck, the space in the side ribs. And then bending in the right side. Ever so slowly, come back up, unfolding. And as you drop the left hand down, now the head comes up, nice and tall. Slide the left hand down the leg, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Start to slide down, side bend to the left side. Right hand behind your back, roll the shoulder back. And just settle into wherever your body takes you. Keeping the chest lifted and open, shoulder back. Soften your face, your eyes, and your jaw. Right hand comes back down, the head lifts, shoulders roll up, back and down a few times. Good. Good. You can move cushion a little bit out of your way as we bow the knees. Bringing the soles of your feet together, wrap your hands around your ankles, and then let the knees drop and lift your chest up, shoulders back. Deep breath. And then exhale, walk it forward. Maybe you're placing your hands onto your cushion, dropping the head down, pressing gently back through your hips. Walking your hands back. Good. Slowly coming up. Gently lift your knees. Good. Going to take the feet over to the right. And we're going to bring your cushion over to your left side. Okay. Bringing the left foot in front of the right knee. Okay. First, place your right hand onto the forefingers to the floor. Take your left arm out, turn the palm up. As you inhale, reach. Take the arm all the way up and then over to the right. Really squeeze it into that side body. Good. Inhale, float up. And we're going to turn all the way to the left. And then we're going to take the cushion and kind of tuck it underneath our chest and fold. Let the head turn so your left side is on the cushion. And you're stretching out through the side body, stretching out through your arms. Just pause here, take a few deep breaths. And take a nice long stretch here. And roll back up. Good. We're going to switch the legs. Take your cushion over to the right side. Bring the feet to the left, right foot in front of the left knee. Left fingers to the floor. Take the right arm out, reach and over. Good. Deep breath. And then slowly as you exhale, come back down, turn, and we're going to adjust the cushion so you come down onto the cushion, turn your head, and relax. Breathe. Just melting into the cushion, adjusting however you need to relax and be fully present in this moment. Sending a little love and kindness to your body. Tell the body it's now time to just relax and let go. All is well. Just following your breath in and out. Bathed in kindness and love. And then sliding your hands back, slowly come up. Good. And bring your feet back to the front. Good. Take your blanket and just kind of, well actually, take your blanket and bring it underneath your knees. I changed my mind. Bring it underneath your knees. Bring your cushion behind you. Now, if you have a long cushion, you're good. Everything will be resting on the cushion. If your cushion's short, you may want to also add a pillow or maybe a block or two, because you want it to be as long as your spine. And you don't want it right against the sacrum. You want to create some space. So there's always going to be a little arch at the lower back. And then you lie down on the cushion. So you really feel the ribs starting to expand and open, your chest, your shoulders open, your arms just float out, your legs just relax here. And just really notice the breath expanding through the front of the body, the heart center opening. And you breathe in and you're filling the heart with kindness and love. And the energy flows out and expands and flows through your whole body. All the heaviness melts away. Then you feel the spaciousness within you. And that spaciousness is allowing room for energy to flow, building your energy, that life force, that chi, that prana. A good space within the body. Dissolving all the clutter, the heaviness, the congestion, the holding, the stagnation. Just allowing the energy to flow freely through the body, from your fingers down through your toes, all the lines of energy, the 5 lines of energy that flow through you, down through your arms, down through your legs. They run up and down the body, they run across the body. Energy flows through your center, through your heart, circling through the front of your body. And just allow all these energy channels to open and be free and relaxed. Free. Make any adjustments that you need to. If you need extra support for your shoulders, bring something underneath your shoulders. Or maybe you just want your shoulders down and your hands maybe resting on your belly or down by your side. If that feels better for you. Take care of your shoulders. Be where you need to be. Breathe deeply. Let that breath travel from your belly all the way up into your throat. That spaciousness of the throat. Like blue sky. And then let the breath go. Long exhalation, empty. And then bend your knees. Scoot your hips to the one side, doesn't matter which side, and roll gently to one side. Drop your head down, and then slowly roll up, all the way up. Good. Let the blanket stay underneath your knees as you stretch your legs out. Float the arms up to the sky, reach, and exhale. Slowly come forward. Let the hands drop, chin to your chest. Relax your shoulders and settle in. Just breathe. Slowly roll back. Roll your shoulders back and down. You're going to bend the knees and take your blanket and kind of tuck it underneath your feet. Just kind of settle in a little bit. Bring your hands together and just make a little figure eight as you interlace your fingers, massaging the wrist. Let your elbows move, your shoulders move. Make that figure eight a little bit bigger. And then reverse. Let the arms move a little bit up higher. Good. And then lower it down. And then release. Push your palms out. Float them up to the sky. And then release and rotate your wrists nice and slow. Let the arms float down. Bring your fingertips to the floor and stretch out nice and long through your arms. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder. And then bring your left hand behind your back. Shoulder rolls back and let's go a little bit more to the right. And come back up. Left arm stretches out. Nice and tall, long through your spine. Drop the left ear. Slide a little bit to the left, right hand behind your back, shoulder rolls back. And come back up. Good. Bring your hands in front of you. Walk them forward. Drop your head and press your hips back. Walk your hands over to the right. Bring your left hand over to the right hand. And then all the way to the left, right hand over to the left. And back to center. And slowly roll back up. Good. And we'll take the cushion away. And roll it out to the side. And take your blanket away for right now. And bring your feet a little wide, your knees, bend your hands onto the knees. Take a deep breath, lift up, shoulders roll back, look up. And then exhale, pull the belly in, lean back. Good. Inhale, rock up, lift your heart. Exhale, round, scoop in through your center. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Float all the way down to your back. Bring your knees with you. Give them a little hug. And make some nice big circles with your knees. Good. And reverse. Come back to center and place your feet to the floor. Take your right foot and place it underneath your left thigh. Take a hold of your right foot with your left hand and drop the right knee down. Stretch here through the hip. Everything settled. Take a breath. Relax your shoulders down. Kind of snuggle in. And with your right hand, draw your left knee to your chest. Flex your foot. Hug the knee straight into your chest. Take a breath. Let that breath go. And take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. We're going to carry the knee over to the right. Turn your head to the left. Just allow your shoulder to drop down. Find your edge. Not trying to force or push. Just be where you are. Breathing deeply. And then slowly come back. Releasing the left foot down. Release the right foot, bring the right foot down, settle back into your hips. And then bend the left knee or bring the left foot underneath your right thigh, dropping the left knee down. Hold on to the left hand, your left foot with your right hand. Take a moment, let the hips settle, the belly soften. Good. Nice deep breaths. Left hand takes the hold of the right knee, flex the foot and draw the knee straight into your chest. Good. Let your shoulders relax down. Breathe. The left hand walks over to the outside of the right knee. We begin to carry the right knee across the body, over to the left. Turn your head to the right, drop the right shoulder down. You're in charge here on how far you go. And just really tune into your body, to your back, to your hips. And just simply breathe in and breathe out. To center. Release, bring both feet to the floor. Arms by your side. Slide the sacrum down, relax. Take a deep breath and sigh it out. Press your feet into the earth and inhale. Float your arms up and rise up. Open and expand. And then exhale. Float down with your arms coming out shoulder height. Bring your feet wide and drop your knees from side to side a few times. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Good. Then come back to center. As you bring your arms down, we're going to prepare for relaxation. So you may want to use the cushion, place it underneath your knees if that feels good, or maybe your blanket, or blanket over you, across your belly, or across your chest, your ribs. You want to stretch the legs out, let the feet relax open, your arms to relax open, and draw your shoulders down. And take a moment to settle in and to get comfortable. To scan in your body from head to toe and watch and witness the breath flow in and flow out. Gentle waves washing through you. Bring your awareness to your toes. Just allow the toes to soften. Soften your toes, your feet and your ankles. Soft and relaxed, melting to the earth. Bring awareness to your lower legs, the calves and the shins, and feel softness, relaxing to the earth. Softening your knees and the hollow space behind the knees. Soften, relax your thighs. Your awareness to the tops of your thighs, the backs of your thighs and feel both legs, ankles, feet, and toes relaxing softly to the earth. Bring your awareness up to your hips and soften the buttocks. Feel the pelvis and sacrum relaxing to the earth. Notice your belly and notice the rise and fall of the breath and the belly softening with the exhalation. Feel breath rising up into the abdomen and feel expansion through the abdomen, through the ribs. And as you exhale, feel everything soften, all the muscles and organs softening towards the earth. Feel breath rising up into your chest, into your beautiful heart, into your lungs, expanding, opening. And as you exhale, softening, melting down to the earth. And feel your whole spine relaxing to the earth, allowing all the muscles of your back to relax and soften. Feel shoulders and shoulder blades melting to the earth. Bring awareness to the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the wrist, and allowing the arms and the wrist to relax. Feel your hands, the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, and each finger. And feel the sensation of warmth and softness in the palms of your hands, letting go. Letting go. And float your awareness to your throat and neck and invite a gentle swallow. And let any tension that have words or expressions dissolve and feel all the muscles of your neck begin to soften and relax. And feel the back of your head resting onto the earth, heavy onto the earth. And let all the muscles of your face soften. Relax the back of your tongue. Let the bottom teeth float down and away from the top teeth. And relax your jaw. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Bring your awareness to your eyelids and soften the eyelids. And feel all the muscles around the eyes begin to soften. And feel relaxation brush across your cheeks, down to your temples and your ears. And notice your ears, listening, hearing, receiving sound. Bring awareness to your forehead. Feel softness washing across your forehead and down to your eyebrows. Let all tightness, worry, and fear release from your forehead. And relax your whole body, melting into this beautiful, peaceful moment of now. Peace washing through your body, calm peace. Feel your body heavy, heavy, and relaxing to the earth, held by Mother Earth. And feel a sense of lightness in your body, light and floating, drifting, waves of peace and relaxation. Washing through you. Say to yourself, I am calm peace. I am calm peace. Surrender into this moment, into stillness. Surrendering into the waves of your breath. Riding the waves of your breath. Noticing your body lying on the earth, noticing your breath, deepening your breath, awakening in your beautiful body, relaxed and peaceful. Slowly move your fingers and move your toes. Rotate your wrist. Rotate your ankles, awakening, home in your body. Slide your feet together and the arms float overhead and stretch out nice and long. Stretching through one side and the other. Maybe take a little yawn here. Just waking up now. God. Float your arms down. Bring your knees into your chest and give them a loving hug, loving all of who you are, love in your body, fully present in this beautiful moment and now as you rock from side to side. Just noticing how you feel. Let's roll to your left side and just curl up into a comforting fetal position. Take a moment here and just pause in gratitude. What are you grateful for today? Let gratitude just nourish your body, your heart. And slowly come up, nice and slow. Coming into your seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, relax your shoulders. Bring your hands together to your heart center and bow to your heart. Bow into all of who you are. That strength, that courage, that wisdom, that love, and that light within you. May your day be filled with many blessings, much love, much joy, much peace. I honor the divinity within you. Much love and many blessings. Namaste.